All right. Hey, everybody. It is Tammy P, ads and marketing expert. Today I'm going live on how to attract um, your dream clients with live streaming. And so this is something that I've been talking about all this month of January is live streaming. And it's so simple, but it's amazing. So I want to talk about more about how you can utilize live streaming to attract your dream clients and why it's such an incredible thing to do. And so I'm just going to do a couple things behind the scenes, make sure all the tech is working. I'm actually streaming into 8 different places with my live stream platform right now, StreamYard. And so I'm going to set the countdown timer for about 5 minutes here as I'm making sure everything is working on the back end with all the tech. And I'll be back and we'll do the live stream. And that's the topic for today. And I also want to let everybody know that if you are on live with me today and you have questions, this is the time where you can ask them. So when I'm on live, I get a lot of questions all day, every day. But when I'm on live with you, I will answer any of your questions that you have. All right. So whether you're on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, all the things, I will see you back in a couple minutes here and we'll see you shortly.
Me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
right. Hi, everybody. It is Tammy P, ads and marketing expert. Hello, everyone. It is Thursday, January 30th, and I'm going live with you guys. This is gonna wrap up. This is like my last that I'm doing on the live stream series today. So I've been doing a live stream series all this month of January just because I've been super motivated to go live again. It's something that I did way back in 2018 when I stepped into becoming a speaker. And so I felt inspired because one of my goals for this year was to be consistent around going live, meaning like every single Thursday, noon Eastern, I show up for all of you and I give you like an amazing training, right? So this whole January, the topic of it has been live streaming and how live streaming can impact your business in the most positive way. It has for me. It's been an absolute game changer. It's probably been one of the biggest things that have impacted success in my business. Now, that being said, okay, I have gone live for 4 weeks in a row on live stream. And so I'm going to show you guys where to find those. So if you missed any of those, some of them are amazing. I go through my journey. I go through step-by-step how to set up your live stream, all the things. I'm going to review that in a second here, where you can find the whole video series is on YouTube. Okay. And then we're going to get into the training as well, which is how to live stream to attract dream clients, which is an absolute game changer for everybody. So I hope this training is going to be super helpful. Then, of course, for anybody who's joined me live, anything on ads, marketing, coaching, all those things, you can pop those questions in the comments. And when you join me live, I will answer your questions. All right. So let's get into the training. I'm going to share where you can find my live stream series training. I had quite a few people reach out to me, say that they, are interested in all the things. And then we're going to get into training. And also, I'm going to give you guys a little hint for the theme for February. So the theme for February, just a heads up, if you guys are interested in my trainings, interested in my content, it's going to be all about how to, so the content actually is going to be on list building. And the reason why that I came up with that, and I'm excited to do these trainings, is the list building series or lead generation email list building series in February, is because I'm a lead gen expert, so I'm really good at growing people's email lists. But the other part of it is that I want everybody to know, with the whole situation with TikTok, right? I know that a lot of people spend a lot of time on social media and they're building their social media platforms. And while that's great, like I've built my following on Facebook, you also need to grow an email list, because if you ever need to move platforms, you've got to have that list. So if you are not putting time and effort all the time, every single month, into growth, okay, if you're not growing your email list and growing your social media, your business is going to flatten over time and you won't get as much business, right? So we need to be in growth mode. So February is all going to be about growth mode. And specifically, I'm going to be talking about email and the different methods that I utilize when I'm working with my clients and coaching them on how to grow their email list. And so obviously Facebook ads is just one way, which is like one of my favorite ways. All right, so say hello as you join. If you are on live with me, I can see some of you on. Give me a hashtag live, give me a hashtag replay, so I know that you're on with me live. I'm going to just review so everybody knows where the content is. And so I'm live streaming right now. So one of the things that I've gotten questions and people messaging me about is like, what are you using to live stream? And so I am using StreamYard. I'm going to give you a caveat, which is StreamYard is not the cheapest, but it's worth it because, again, when I get into training, I'll explain why I think live streaming is so impactful on your business. But if you are wanting to sign up with StreamYard, drop the word StreamYard in the chat. And if you sign up through my affiliate link, I will give you my Canva templates that I did last week. I did some Canva templates to promote your event. And I went through exactly how to utilize StreamYard in order to promote your event and things like that. So if you want any of that, comment StreamYard and I will get you my affiliate link. And when you sign up, I will send you all my Canva templates. But I want to review for everyone where the content is. So if you're in my Facebook group, you will see all the content under the guide section in my successful Facebook ads group. But if you're not in my private group, I've also been putting all of the content over on YouTube. So I will share for that in a minute. And if you do binge watch some of my content over on YouTube, I would love for you to subscribe because I'm trying to grow that. I'm growing that channel this year. So I'm putting all of my live stream content and my long form video content on YouTube. So you can go back and watch any one of the replays there. Very easy, very accessible. And my only ask is if you can hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to pull up my screen here and show you guys where you can find the content, and then we'll get into the training. Everybody always wants to know where my stuff is, so this is the easiest way to find it. If you go, this is my channel, Tammy P. It's fairly new. I'm just starting to grow up, but again, I love for you guys to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as I'm growing out my channel this year. So if you go right now, for the most part, I've been streaming on going live. So I set up StreamYard and I set it up to stream live. But eventually I might get to doing some pre-recorded video content on YouTube as well, just as time allows for me, right, with all the work that I do. So I want everybody to know, if you want to look at the archives of videos here, you can just go to live and you can look at the last 4 weeks of videos. So my content for the last 4 weeks has been all about live streaming. And again, we're wrapping up this series right now. So, today, right now, I'm doing a live stream on how to live stream to attract clients. The one from last week, this one here, is live stream like a pro. That actually will give you a step-by-step on how to set up your live streams for success. And then this one is why live streaming is the ultimate tool for attracting your dream clients. And then finally, how to live stream for 52 weeks to attract dream clients. So this is going to wrap up the series here. But again, if you want to go back and binge watch any of this live stream content that I did, this is the last week for it. And then it's going to live over on YouTube. But again, would love a like and love a subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. And then starting next week for February, our theme is going to be all about email list building. So if you have a small email list and you are interested in growing it in order to make money this year in your business, because email lists will make you money. When you grow your email list, you will make more money exponentially as long as you do it the right way, which is what I'm an expert at. And we're going to talk all about it in the month of February. So I'm very, very excited about it. And last thing I want to share with everybody is my commitment to you, which is to show up live every single week. So for the most part, unless I'm on vacation or something else, you will see me noon Eastern on Thursdays, and you will definitely have a live stream from me every single week. That's my commitment for 2025. One of my big goals for this year is to be consistent around live streaming, because it's been that much of a game changer for me. So if you have any questions about live streaming, marketing, ads, anything else, pop them in the chat and I will get to it towards the end of this training. So, all right. So I want to talk about why live streaming to attract dream clients. So there are certain components that you need in your marketing in order to bring in clients, if you will, right? And the beautiful thing about live streaming, and in context, live streaming is nothing more than doing long form content. That is what live streaming is. Okay. So just for clarity, that's what it is. And so the reason why this is so impactful, sorry, I just turned off my blur. That was driving me a little nuts. So it's a little sunny in here. The reason why we need content, right? And specifically we need video content, is because this will set us apart in the world of AI, right? In the world of AI, putting your face on camera will help build know, like, and trust. And actually, in the most important way, put you as a position, as a leader, as an authority and expert in the space, right? So one of the results that I didn't understand when I was starting on my live stream journey is that I can create this content, this live stream, which is, again, nothing more than a long form video content. People can watch my videos and then, they reach out to me and they say, hey, I want to work with you or whatnot, right? So typically I'll get on call with somebody. But the cool thing about it is if they have watched my videos and they've watched my content, or they've been in my world for a while, I do not have to convince them that I am an expert in my industry. There's no like, can you tell me more? Like, have you ever been on sales calls where people are like, well, I don't know, are you really good at what you do, right? Like approve it, right? And a couple weeks ago, I did, and I'll share it in the chat. I'll find it for you guys. But I think it was December. I did a whole thing on how to write case studies with AI. And that was really popular and it's great. Like having case studies and having testimonials are fabulous. But more fabulous is if you can build your brand authority and expertise online, that actually helps with getting more sales because you're not convincing anyone to come work with you. And the worst is when you have to convince them to work with you, right? Like, I'm never convincing people if they get on a call with me, like Facebook ads is a thing to do. Like they wouldn't get on a call with me because I'm not convincing them. They need to be on the call because they are already convinced. And also in the most beautiful world, it's like I'm not convincing them to work with me. They already know that I'm an expert in my field, right? So I didn't realize when I was learning how to live stream, when I was learning how to create this kind of what I call long form video content, that the side effect would be, it would actually be easier for me to attract clients. So specifically attract clients because when I do my live streams, typically people will either comment, ask questions, or reach out to me in the DMs or purchase one of my programs. Literally, I'll get off of these live streams and somebody will bought one of my courses or memberships and things like that for real. And so I'm putting it, that's an amazing thing because I'm attracting dream clients just by being me, right? And showing up as my authentic self in the online space so they can get to know me. And the thing is, we're not going to work with people we don't know, right? And so how do we get to know people better is we've got to put ourselves out there. And I get the question a lot is like, and I see in the world of like faceless advertising and all this crap, right? And I'm just going to call it crap because I don't even believe in the faceless stuff, to be honest with you guys. I think if you are a coach, if you are someone that wants to have, has an expertise, I don't care what it's in, um, establishing yourself in the online space as an expert will be a game changer for you. So the question I have for everybody today is, do you currently have a way in which to show up for people where you have what's called a nurture? So all this is me creating content for you guys so you can get to know me. And then when you're ready to come work with me or someone that might need my services, that you'll refer me, right? And so like that's another thing that's amazing because I have the visibility in the online space and because I committed to showing up on the live stream every week, people then will remember me. So if they're like, hey, I'd love to, I think you're a great fit to work with XYZ client, it's just an easy way to refer because you can say, hey, watch this video, right? So those are some of the reasons, right? The biggest reason, in my opinion, to live stream is to make getting clients easier, right? We're attracting them through video and specifically through live stream video content. But B, they can watch our videos. And then when they come in to work with us, they already know us and we don't have to convince them. I mean, those two reasons alone, if you're not doing live streaming, if you're not doing long form content, should be motivating enough for you to do it if you're not, right? So the question I have for everybody today is, what are you doing to create visibility in your business? And specifically visibility, meaning like, so they see you, right? So as an example, and how I coach my clients is I'm an expert in Facebook ads, right? So people that know me, they know I'm an expert in Facebook ads. I'm also an expert in marketing, right? Because I've been able to build my business organically on Facebook for years. So I do both and I understand how both work together. And so that's why I think, I don't teach what I haven't done out of integrity. So, on a side note, one thing that I am working on for 2025 is building on my Instagram and also YouTube, but I don't feel like quite I've had success with it yet, right? I'm working on it, but I do feel like I have success with building out my Facebook and specifically live stream. So I'm talking on that topic, and that's what you can do too with your live stream. Just meet people where you're at on your journey and be transparent about what you've done and what you've achieved and how you can help others, right? So that's really that in a nutshell. But when I think about live streaming and how impactful and why it's amazing, I think about when I ran ads about a year ago. So about a year ago in December 2023, I was running ads to a course. So I had this 5 for 25 course and I was running those for like a month or two. I'm changing things up all the time. But what I noticed was like people come in off the ads. And a lot of times people say to me like, oh, people are coming off my ads and nothing's happening. I'm like, well, they need to also be in your social media, right? It's not enough if you, let's say you're running a type of ad where you, and again, we're going to talk about this all in the month of February in depth, but let's say you're running a type of ad in which you are promoting a workshop as an example, and then they're on your email list. Well, how do they get to know you before they come on the workshop with you, right? How they can know you is they can follow you on Facebook, join your Facebook group, and then you can do a live stream and they can start to see you before they come on the workshop, before they book a call with you, right? People will not, in my opinion, book a call or go on a workshop or these things. They're not going to feel as comfortable doing it if they don't feel like they know you, right? If you're brand new, they got to get to know you a little bit, right? And so that's what live streaming will do. It's going to give you a bank of content, right? So as you saw on my YouTube, I'm building out my bank of content that people can view and watch and binge at any time. And then B, it's going to give you that expertise, authority that you need in the space to make your life easier to attract clients and bring new clients into your world. And on a side note, I am very, very regimented about my goals, right? So now I'm live streaming for you guys 52 weeks this year. I will hit that goal. I'm 100% sure. I did a post this past year about how I went to the gym 3 to 4 times a week for the whole year and how I feel great, right? We've got to really understand and know why we're doing this in the long haul with live streaming. And I actually said this a lot on my Facebook. One thing that I shared was my journey around my fitness and how I didn't feel like it was even working till about 8 months in. And this is the same for live streaming. When I did my journey on live streaming way back in 2018, I didn't feel the results of doing it for a whole year. Okay. Because I was getting better at it. I was new to showing up in the online space. And in my opinion, a lot of people give up before they actually see the result. We just go, like someone said to me the other day, well, I don't live stream anymore because everybody does it. And I'm like, why does that matter? Who are we competing with, right? I put up this quote this morning about how we're only competing with ourselves. And so if we're viewing the competition out there, that to me is a little bit like, oh, there's too much competition, so I'm just not even going to try, right? And I will tell you for sure, I've gone back to live streaming because when I looked at the success success of just putting myself out there, specifically with video content and specifically with live streaming, I just decided I've got to go back and lean into it. And so there is no one right way to do things. I want everybody to understand, right? But having some kind of bingeable content that you create that will establish you. And I don't care if you're nervous about live streaming, you can do a pre-recorded live stream and you can make it look like it's going live through StreamYard, right? You can not do a live stream and you can just do one piece of video content, long form piece of video content a week and publish it out on YouTube and put it out there on the email newsletter so people can start to watch your content, see what you're an expert in, hear you, right? Another one that people do and I don't is podcasting. So what is podcasting? It's the same sort of thing. We're putting out bingeable content for people and it works great. I can't tell you how many times I binge watched people's content and then I come into their programs, right? This stuff really works. We've got to, if you don't think that if you're following someone, you're like, I don't feel like they know what they're talking about, you're not going to spend money. But if you watch them and you're like, oh, they're great, they know what they're doing. Well, yeah, like if it's a fit, then you'll come into the program. So that's really how it works. So I want to ask everybody right now who's either live or on the replay, like, do you currently have a plan for creating bingeable content in your business? Are you doing that? And I don't care, like I said, whether it's a live stream, whether it's pre-recorded content, whether it's long form content going on YouTube, or it's a podcast. If you don't have this part, what I call bingeable content, and that's probably what I should have named this because that's really what this is about, bingeable content. If you do not have bingeable content as part of your marketing strategy in your business, you're actually missing out on attracting dream clients, right? In my opinion. So I want you to think about today, is this something that you're currently doing? If it is something that you're currently doing, if you do have a method for creating bingeable content, are you consistent around creating it, right? To me, I've gotten the most leverage, the most action, the most momentum in my business when I have consistency in my business, right? And so why I committed to doing this live stream for 52 weeks. You know, are you consistent if you do have a method? If you don't have a method, I would think about implementing it in your business, okay? I would think about implementing in your business because it's that much of a game changer, but getting consistent around it is really, really, really a thing. All right. So that's basically it for today. Now, I want everybody to think about that. Do you have a bingeable content strategy in place for your business? That's number one. I'm just gonna change it to, instead of long form content, I think bingeable content sounds so much better, right? Bingeable content. That's what are YouTube channels. People just binge the content on YouTube and then they're like, oh, I'll join their thing or whatever it is, right? So do you have bingeable content? Do you have bingeable content? Yes or no? If it's a yes, are you consistent with it? If it's a no, what can you do to create bingeable content? Because I guarantee you it's going to bring you more business. It's going to absolutely bring you more business. Okay. And then the other thing I want to share again is I have that bank of content I have going live every single week. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, it is pinned, I think, somewhere. Yeah, it's pinned up there. And you want to go back and binge some of my content. That's my promise to everybody, that that content will live on YouTube for you, so that you can learn from all my stuff. I've got lots of clients and lots of different programs, from low ticket programs to high ticket programs. I'm having lots and lots of conversations with people all day, every day. So the information I'm giving to you is not only based on my experiences, but it's also based on myself coaching clients and all of my programs and all the conversations that we're having, right? And so I hope, and my hope here with these live streams is to help you. So if you can come and listen to any one of my live streams, either whether you join me live or you come and watch some of my bingeable content over on YouTube, and it gives you one thing that can help you, I'm happy, right? Okay, so that's a wrap. This is really a wrap on the live stream series. I've gone live for 4 weeks straight. I'm live streaming in the month of January 2025. Going forward now, starting next Thursday, we'll be talking all about email list building and specifically why it's absolutely critical in 2025 to do list building. So hang with me. If you're loving the content, come back next week, Thursday at noon. I'm going to recap and let you guys know about a couple things that I have going on, a couple ways in which you can work with me. And as I'm speaking about that, again, I give free content, I give paid, I have free, I have paid, I have all the ways to help all of you guys, right? And so I'm just going to go through that with you right now. But if you have any questions at all for me, if you guys are on live with me and you have any questions, I'll check. Drop the comments in right now and I'll make sure to answer. And there is no wrong question. I want everybody to understand, like, there's no wrong question. So any questions around marketing, social media, Facebook ads, how to market in the online space, how to establish yourself as an expert, live streaming, any of those things, like, ask the questions. Now's the time. I'm happy to answer while live on camera with you guys. Okay. So just to recap, we just finished a 4-part series on how to live stream like a pro, how to live stream to attract dream clients. Again, you can go back and binge watch it on my YouTube channel. My only ask for you is, if you do go back and binge it on my live stream channel, that you like and subscribe, as I am trying to grow that channel. So watch my live stream, watch my bingeable content, right? And I'm going to just post that in the chat right now. And then the other offer that I had for this specific live stream series, if you sign up for StreamYard via my affiliate link, I will give you my templates, my Canva templates that I utilize to promote my events every single week. And that's part of the methodology of how I do my live stream. So you can go back and watch last week's episode again on YouTube, Live Stream Like a Pro. It's actually an 8-step process that I went through last week, talking about how I actually live stream. And it's not just me pressing live. There's a lot of things I do before, during, and after in order to make my live stream successful, and in order to create that bingeable piece of content for you every single week that you can utilize in it and hopefully learn something from me, right? So again, if you have any questions at all, let me know. Pop that in the chat. Couple other things I have going on. I am announcing the theme. So the theme again is list building or email list building for the month of February, I don't have it on the books yet. I'll announce it next week because I haven't done my full calendar yet for February as far as like the workshops and different things I'm offering. But the theme is going to be on email list building. So if you're not a paid member of my community, you can get, I will be having a workshop for the month of February, and it's probably going to be about the third or fourth week of February. So I will be announcing that. So if you do want to get in and register for my workshop, it's going to be all about attracting dream clients, how to sign 3 to 7. The theme is going to be how to sign clients, how to sign, I would say 3 clients a month, and attracting dream clients into your world. I'm muffling that up a bit, but yeah, there's going to be a workshop in February. Just know that. And then the other thing that I want to talk about, what else do I want to talk about? So there's going to be a workshop, so stay tuned on that. There is a weekly live stream. Again, we're talking about list building for next week, email list building for all the month of February, so 4 weeks straight. What else do I have? So that's free. And then StreamYard, like I said, if you sign up for the affiliate, I'll give you the Canva templates. Just DM me or drop the word StreamYard. And lastly, what else do I have going on this week? As always, I have a few programs, a few ways in which to work with me this year. And I decided, by the way, just for simplicity, I'm not changing up my offers this year. So people always do reach out and they're like, how can I work with you? And I want to let you guys know that I have programs available for people at all different levels, all different stages of their journey. And that's because people come to me and they're ready in different ways, right, to work with me. So right now, I have Ad Club, which is my low ticket community that's on school, and that could help you with ads specifically if you're dipping your toes into ads. So if you want more on Ad Club, just drop the word club in the chat. That is currently open. I am playing around with possibly making it more of an open close kind of a situation, but TBD, right? As I'm working through all the things. Secondly, I have a group program, which is called my Accelerator, and I specifically work with clients who want to, they're more like, I would say, in the done for you service provider or freelancer space, right? They're doing social media, website design. I have some financial pros in there. I have some travel people in there. They're doing services for their clients. So that's what Accelerator is all about. And it's a coaching and, of course, Facebook ads in there. I'm going to be talking about that more in the month of February, just so you guys know. And then people do always ask me, do I offer done for you? And I do offer done for you services as well as one-on-one coaching, but it's on a limited basis based on, because I'm very cognizant on when I'm getting new clients in of being able to execute, right? So as long as I have spots open, happy to talk to you about that if you're wanting a complete hands-off approach. So that's it for today, but I think that's it. Let me just check in for a second here, and then I'll be back next week. I've got to jump on my accelerator call in a minute here, but if you guys have any questions at all, just let me know, and I will definitely get back to you there. So let me see if anybody has any questions. And if I don't see any, I will hop off. So if you have any questions, post them up now. If not, I will post up. I do see people on, so yeah, I'm happy to answer your questions. And if I don't see it, all right, I don't see anybody in there. Let me go in the group. For some reason, I stream into my group, but I think I set it up because I was setting up for something else the other day, and I don't quite see it streaming into the group. So maybe not everybody's on there today, but that's all good. All right, so I don't see any questions. All right, I think we're good. I think I'm going to pop off for the day, but if anyone has any questions at all, feel free to DM me. If you're interested in working together, feel free to DM me. Any other things you want to chit chat about, I'm in the DMs all the time. So DM me if you have any questions at all. All right, have a beautiful and amazing day, and I'll see everybody next week, and we'll be talking about email list building for the month of February, and happy almost February for everybody. All right, talk soon. Bye.